Welcome back to Phase Zero, everybody. This is our Venom The Last Dance trailer discussion portion of the show. BD here with Jamie, Jenna, and Aaron. And we're about to talk about this trailer, what we think of it, and maybe some deep dive discussion about what might be confusing in it. First of all, let's go reactions to this trailer. Jamie, you're at the top of the screen. What did you think of the first trailer for Venom 3?
I feel like I've got clown shoes on to the level of you loving the Morbius trailer because I loved this trailer. I watched it twice, which for me is kind of like in the one day, which is like I don't do a lot with trailers. I just think it looks so fun. But I also like a good trailer does not a good movie make, but I hope it's good because I think it's a really good trailer.
Aaron, what you thinking?
Well, Jamie's lying to y'all. She wants it to be good, so we'll get tattoos. That's really what's going on here. That's really what's going on here. I will say, why the heck was it the second one this tone? This is how you make me actually try and care about these Venom movies, is this. I don't know what was going on in the second Let There Be Carnage trailer, what the cutting department. This is so much more interesting. So, a marked improvement. Excited to see more from it.
Jenna Anderson.
I got my Venom t-shirt on. I got my clown shoes on with Jamie. Everyone made fun of me for having this relatively high on my anticipation rankings, and here we are now. I know that at very least I'm going to have a fun time, and this trailer conveys that in spades. To Jamie's point, I watched this trailer 2 or 3 times. I thought it was utterly delightful. We'll talk about the specifics. We'll talk about the plot holes, but like the vibes are there. It just looks so nice. Venom goes to Vegas. Venom tames a horse. Venom, it's exactly what I want. It's the modern day Ernest movies. I'm very happy.
Jamie, where do you do your shoe shopping at? Because I'm in Nashville and I found the same pair. I feel like I'm also wearing massive clown shoes. I have been hurt before so many times by these damn Sony trailers, but yet I find this one to be astonishingly entertaining and making me think this actually might be a very fun film. That's it. Even in Venom 2, which I think is a terrible movie, Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock and Venom and the dynamic between them, super entertaining. So at minimum, you get that in this movie. At worst case scenario, that's going to be fun. And I think there's no way this movie is as bad as Venom Let There Be Carnage. So I think I'm very excited. I love the Venom Horse. I also like
Venom Horse.
I gotta say, it's so frustrating that we're getting like this cool version of Venom. Like this looks like it's already my favorite Venom movie. Now, those are the clown shoes talking. But like I just opened up the sideshow, the Hot Toys figures of Venom and Carnage. They're amazing. But then in looking at them, I'm like, man, these are from a movie that I really don't like, but these designs are so cool. There's so many cool things. The story of the Sony Spider-Man universe for me is unmet potential. This is a Venom with no Spider logo because there's no Spider-Man. So while there's rumors about Peter Parker and all that stuff, like there always are for these movies, I'm just going off this trailer. It looks like an absolute blast. I love where it's going. And Venom Horse right here is phenomenal. We all love Venom Horse.
Can we canonize the Venom Horse, the bet that we've all made, and the feelings that we have about the Venom Horse?
Okay, who's going to lay it all out there?
I think that's a Jamie job. Yes. So we all love Venom Horse. We have all been deeply affected and moved by Venom Horse. And I suggested that if our combined Phase Zero score for this movie is higher than an 8, so a 8.1 or higher, we get Venom Horse tattoos because that's pretty high. And I feel like, honestly, I'd get a Venom Horse tattoo right now without seeing the movie. But we don't all operate on the same level of tattooing as Jamie Girac. So I'm ready to get these group Venom Horse tattoos. So Sony, don't let me down because this is a way that we bond for life.
I'm in. I mean, I'm contractually obligated. If just put it in there, I'm down. I love Venom Horse, and if this movie's an 8 out of 10, I want to remember Phase Zero forever. I want to remember Venom Horse forever, and it'll have a special place, not in my heart, but on my body.
I love how we've talked off mic about getting tattoos as a group, and like never in a million years would I have expected that the phrase Venom Horse would actually be the thing that would push us to potentially do so. Like, I love it so much.
I mean,
Aaron's regretting this. Aaron's
I just laugh because I'm the only person on this panel without any tattoos whatsoever. So the first one being this is hysterical. And it always was going to be this way. It was always going to be some random internet BS.
It's only a few months from now, too.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, how preposterous though that our first tattoo together, all of us, would be freaking from the Sony Marvel movies, which we regularly just dunk on because they let us down with Spider-Man stuff. That Venom gets on our
It
bodies.
feels right,
It's
honestly.
that's such a symbiote thing to do. You know what I mean? Like how fitting. But okay, one thing we obviously have to talk about in this trailer, that the plot of the film seems to be that Venom's species is, coming to Earth to track him down. I assume it's this thing where they have tracked pieces of him, and they are making their way to Earth to collect them, I guess. Cool. Big fight, craziness. Okay. The thing we need to talk about, though, is the connection to Spider-Man No Way Home, which has everybody confused and ready to be disappointed, basically. I don't know what to make of this. Jamie, go ahead.
I'm not too bothered by this. Like, oh hey, Christopher Hernandez, hey buddy, love to see you. Like, there could be a million explanations, and no matter what they are, I believe it'll be better than Michael Keaton in Morbius. Like, I have to believe that.
I mean,
in my heart of hearts, that it will at least make 2% more sense than that did. So that's my feeling about it. Optimism, baby. I want my tattoo.
So for those listening in podcast form, we're talking about the fact that the bartender from the credit scene of Venom 2 and Spider-Man No Way Home is in the trailer here, and the symbiote is being collected or caught. And the left behind symbiote is being caught. Jenna.
Chris and I were joking about this, and we were like, if you are still desperately searching for logic and franchise connections in these movies, you are Charlie Brown with the football at this point. Like, I legitimately don't know what to tell you. I get the confusion, but I feel like it is hampering some people's enjoyment, and that kind of bums me out because, as we've said, the rest of this trailer is so delightful. I fully believe that, like, in the context of this movie, this scene will make sense. Either it was going to be some sort of thing where they're playing with our expectations, they're making us think it's the bar from No Way Home, but it's the bar on Venom's universe, or there's something else going on, or it just doesn't matter. So it's like, either way, I'm, like Jamie said, I'm optimistic. I'm just hearing them out.
I have my theories before I do that, Aaron. What do you?
A Ted Lasso reunion, with Juno up in here, like, cute.
Venom is life. Aaron, what do you think of all this?
I mean, I'm totally team. It's just the bar in this universe instead. I laugh because we've had multiple months of him running around. That's the exact same shirt combo, cargo short king combo from No Way Home 2. Like, there's clearly some, like, joking around about the multiverse and the idea that if you don't think that Venom's going to be one of them 60-odd characters in one version of Secret Wars and they're going to miss out on the money and lunch boxes and lounge flies you can sell, I don't know what to tell you at this point. I don't know. What are we all doing here if that's not what's all going to happen? Like, what?
That's the thing, though. We trust the MCU to do that. We don't trust these Sony movies, which constantly mislead us with these trailers, to do that.
Dear God. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Like, first of all, don't hamper yourself. We haven't even gotten to the Reese of it all yet. Why are we ruining what's clearly the best Venom trailer with that? Clearly the best. And it's funny, if you had asked me before the year started if Venom Let There Be Carnage would finish higher than Madam and Craven, I'd be like, come on, man, that last one was really bad. I have faith Aaron Taylor Johnson wouldn't just sign up to be in some abominable thing, would he? And now we're all waiting with breathless anticipation for December 2025. We'll go see it 5 times with our families. Like, Venom, this is really fun. I beg you to turn off your brain and enjoy it and just feel the Venom horse course through you.
Yes.
Imagine it galloping through a field. Don't worry about if the bar is in the same universe or weird Michael Keaton stuff. Imagine if he shows up again. How angry Brandon Davis is going to be when we review this thing. It's going to be great. That's what I'm focusing on. We're all going to be sitting there. First ever Phase Zero After Dark with us drinking together. That's what Aaron's after.
I mean, listen, Heineken just sponsored Deadpool, so
yeah, right.
Listen,
wow.
Aaron, I like the optimism. I like the logic you have. It actually is very sound. That being said, I am incapable of not being a snob for wanting these things to be connected. I genuinely have a disdain for the way that the Sony trailers Not even about the movies. The way that the trailers have misled us when it comes to Spider-Man. The web did not connect damn thing. Spider-Man was not even a piece of graffiti in Morbius. That's the bottom line, because the Sony trailers lied to us. So listen, this always felt like a thing where it was kind of going rogue anyway, especially once Morbius showed up, or once Vulture showed up in Morbius. My expectations for connectivity went below zero. I expected disconnectivity from the Sony Marvel universe, Spider-Man universe, whatever it's called. But this is a genius thing to put in the trailer. It's going viral on Twitter. Everybody's talking about it. We're talking about it. It's genius to put in there because they know being adjacent to the MCU still is enough to get some extra clout, to get some extra attention. And this is a damn good trailer. So whatever this ends up being, whether it's they were in the same universe the whole time, Chiwetel Ejiofor's character in this movie is suddenly a multiverse traveling agent that isn't a TVA agent, but is going to collect symbiote pieces wherever they are, whatever it ends up being, or if it just doesn't matter. We'll see. Great trailer. The trailer's already better than both Venom movies before it, so I'm still in for what it's worth.
Can I joke?
Aaron, go ahead.
Go.
No,
go ahead.
The argument that we always make on this show is you have to think about the general audience. Like we have been psychoanalyzing and overthinking this moment and what it can connect to with the trailer. The vast majority of the people who are going to be seeing this trailer in theaters, who are going to be buying tickets to this movie eventually, barely remember that was the ending of No Way Home. They don't remember that at all. They're not even going to be thinking about that. So like they are just going to be turning their brains off and enjoying the ride. And I think like we should kind of emulate that a little bit.
See, I kind of agree and I kind of disagree with that because it was in the movie. I don't think the mass audiences listen to our show, listen to Twitter, listen to every YouTube video from New Rockstars and Heavy Spoilers like we do. I think that they watch what's in the movie, and a lot of them will remember that Spider-Man showed up at the Venom 2 credit scene, I think. And they might not have followed it up. I mean, also, it's been a long time, so a lot of them probably forgot. But more people will be aware of that than are usually aware of it based on little trailer pieces and things like that, like we are, because it was in the movie. They saw it in the theater. So I don't know. I want Spider-Man with Venom. I'm not going to get it, but
Secret Wars.
It is what it is.
Yeah, hopefully. I cannot wait for there to be a 4-second blink and you miss it gag when there's 5 different versions of Chi just sitting at a table, arguing with each other, being like, all of these people are dangerous. We need to just save the universe ourselves. We've been killed so many times and sidelined so many times. Cannot wait.
All right, the last thing, I do have to hop off here in like the next 5 minutes because my flight is going to start boarding. The last thing on this, also Waylon Maccabee, who's watching on Facebook for the first time. Welcome to the Phase Zero show. We do this on YouTube mostly. I mean, we broadcast it everywhere every week, but we are trying to build that YouTube audience because we post our interviews and all other kinds of content on youtube.com/c/Phase Zero. So yes, we really are live. That's true. And I really am in the Denver airport doing this show because I refused to miss the Venom 3 trailer breakdown and the Avengers stuff that came before this. So yeah, but the last thing is Ray Ifans was in this trailer. Lizard actor, obviously probably not the Lizard. Chiwetel Ejiofor is in this trailer. Obviously probably not Baron Mordo. It's just actors playing different characters. It is what it is, right? We're like, they're really, to me, I get it. I just deep dove for way too long on this one moment with Danny Rojas. And I'm about to say it doesn't really matter that these actors are playing different characters. It's happened in the MCU before. It is what it is. Those are things I don't expect to pay off in a sense of, oh, they're actually a variant. They're the same character, whatever. I don't have expectations for that.
Remember Gemma Chan. That's all I'm going to say. Like, this has happened so many times in superhero media, specifically in Marvel media. This is nothing new. I thought we were past the point of, like, starting to still nitpick about that, but I get why people are nitpicking. I didn't even recognize Reese fans in the trailer, so I was like, oh, cool. But, like, it's not going to be the same character. He's just a guy, and I'm excited to see whatever he does with this performance, so.
I mean, it's also like these are actors that, well, Baron Mordo's a pretty big character. I don't know. But it's not like you have Chris Hemsworth running around playing another character. Like, it's not like these are like the main heroes of their movies playing other characters that would be so hard to get past. So yeah. Also Stamina MC from London. Thank you so much for the golf clap for the internet connection here in the Denver airport. This is free Wi-Fi and we're able to record this whole thing. So yeah, shout out to DEN and the United Airlines terminal here for keeping me on this program for the runtime of my ability to be on it. My flight's about to start boarding, so we're going to wrap this up. We're going to take one quick break. This is a great opportunity to subscribe to the Phase Zero channel on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching with us every Wednesday. The New Mutants is on Monday. I'm giving my goodbye spiel. I'll let you guys get your last words at the end there. The New Mutants breakdown is on Monday. Review, that's our last movie on the road to Deadpool and Wolverine. We do this every Wednesday, noon Eastern time. Subscribe to the channel, play our show for your mom, play it for your dog. I'm going to go get on my flight. It'll be a 1-minute break, and then Jamie, Aaron, and Jenna will be back to talk more about Blade, about Anson Mount and his dunk on an Inhumans rumor, and some Captain America Brave New World stuff, and Giancarlo Esposito of it all. So enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you so much for hanging with all of us today, and I'm going to fly out to LA for this Bad Boy screening. See y'all later.